Hello, 7th graders. Today we are going to talk about the introduction and conclusion paragraph in your argumentative essay. So we started with your body paragraphs, with your reasons why your reader should agree with you, and then we moved into the counterclaim. We do this because you can think of your essay like a hamburger. The important stuff, like your reasons and your evidence, are like the meat and the toppings, which are in the middle. This is what makes the burger good. Your introduction and your conclusion are the buns. They are made from the same material. You will state your claim, a summary of your reasoning, and a thoughtful statement in both your intro and conclusion paragraphs, just like the top and bottom half of the bun are cut from the same piece of bread. Your introduction paragraph will start with a hook. Start with something vivid to grab the reader's attention. You can invite the reader to imagine a situation, provide a fact or statistic, describe using imagery, or write a thought-provoking statement or question. Then you'll move on to the problem. Provide 2 or 3 sentences that describe the argument or the problem that you are talking about. Look at the reasons that you provide in your body paragraphs. Preview those for your reader. And then lastly, you are going to provide 1 sentence that strongly states your claim. Now, do not start with I think, I believe, or anything like that. Just state your claim as if it is a fact, because that's what you're arguing. The conclusion paragraph, remember, made from the same material. So you are going to start by restating your claim that you used in your introduction. You might want to start with a good transition word like therefore, or in conclusion, or although, or in conclusion. And then after that, you are going to give a summary. So summarize your main reasons. Remind your reader why they should believe you. And then finally, a thought-provoking conclusion. So think to yourself, why am I arguing this? Why does it matter? Why is it important? Tell your reader that. So just like you started with something to hook their attention, you are going to end with something that is going to leave them thinking about what they just read in your paper. So next we are going to look at our mentor text from the red light cameras. And to do this, I am going to go over to our class notebook. And we are going to highlight them again like we have before. So our introduction needs a hook, then the problem statement, and then the claim. And I'm going to use this aqua color highlighter, and then the gray highlighter, and then kind of this pale blue highlighter. And notice, like I said, they're made of the same material. So my hook and conclusion are kind of that thought-provoking statement. Then the problem and the summary kind of sums up the reasoning, and then you have a claim in both. So let's take a look at our introduction. It happens in an instant. Precious lives can be lost forever. A family is joyfully driving to dinner when another driver runs a red light and crashes into the side of the family car. This is your hook. I have given the reader a situation in which a family is driving their car, and then another driver runs the red light and crashes into them. Now, the problem. Innocent people are being killed or injured every day because impatient drivers are ignoring the yellow caution lights and driving through the red ones. That's the problem that I am stating. There's a problem here, and in my paper, I'm going to argue something that can be done about it. So finally, the claim in the pale blue highlighter. Installing red light cameras to impose fines for these drivers is an effective way to reduce accidents. That is my claim. That's what every single paragraph is going to be trying to prove, that imposing these fines will reduce accidents and save lives. So then after that, I went into my 2 body paragraphs that talk about why imposing these fines would be good. After that, I had my counter argument paragraph. And then finally, my 5th paragraph here is the conclusion paragraph. So in this paragraph, I'm going to start with my claim. And I'm going to use a really good transition word here. Unquestionably, the red light cameras have been helpful to lessen both violations and crashes at intersections where they have been used. So I'm taking this idea of the red light cameras and how they are effective to reduce accidents, that main idea, and I'm restating it here. Red light cameras, reducing accidents. Now I'm going to kind of give a summary or restate some of my main ideas. Specific studies conducted in the US, including Texas and California, have shown that these cameras make positive difference to decrease accidents. And then finally, my conclusion, something thoughtful to leave them off with. The red light cameras should remain in place as an added safety benefit for all drivers and their families. So now that we have talked about the parts of the introduction and conclusion and looked at the mentor text, now it is your turn. Write your introduction and conclusion paragraph.